different type of podium. Ready? Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm Chief of Patrol Juanita Holmes, and today I have with me Assistant Chief Phil Rivera. He's the Borough Commander. I also have Deputy Chief Brian McGee. He's the Chief of Manhattan Office Detectives. I have the Commanding Officer of the 3-4 Precinct, Peter Andrea, in addition to Eileen Downing, who is the Captain and in charge of Force Investigation Division. This information I'm about to provide is preliminary, and it's still an ongoing investigation. Approximately 4 a.m. this morning, we have uniformed patrol officers traveling northbound on 10th Avenue. They're in the vicinity of the area. Naturally, they're familiar with the establishments closing at that particular time, at which time they see a group of individuals engaged in some sort of verbal discussion. The uniformed members exit their vehicle. They approach the location. They're speaking with security on the scene, who appears to be diffusing the situation. At which time, the group appears to walk off to the corner of 211th Street and 10th Avenue, and later on you hear a gun being fired. At that particular time, our officers take cover. We return fire. We hit the individual that possessed the firearm. And in addition to that, I believe there were 4 other victims that were injured. The individual perpetrator was taken to Harlem Hospital, where he's in surgery, and the other 4 victims were not likely at this particular time.
Can you repeat, just because of the train, what happened with the engagement?
So what happens is, when they reach the scene, they see a group of individuals. They appear to be involved in a strong discussion, at which time they... Okay, so approximately 4 a.m., you have uniformed officers traveling northbound on 10th Avenue. They're familiar with the area. They know establishments let out at that particular time. Upon them reaching, I believe it's 1111 10th Avenue, they see a group of individuals in front of, appearing to be involved in some sort of discourse. As a result of such, they exit their vehicle. They begin to speak to security, who's doing a great job at diffusing the situation. Few of those members in that group, they walked northbound towards 211th Street, at which time our uniformed members hear a gun being fired. They then take cover. They end up firing back, returning fire, and they strike the individual that was shooting at other individuals. We had a total of 4 victims in addition to the individual perpetrator that was struck. The perpetrator was removed to Harlem Hospital, is in surgery. The other victims are not likely at this time.
Would you say they were walking northbound? 211, I think is south of the bar. I just want to make sure I'm understanding correctly.
So then southbound. I apologize. Southbound.
Do you know if they were actually in that bar 1111 and they were leaving, or were they just walking by it?
So this has been confirmed by video. We watched the video. They were exiting that particular location.
Did you guys recover the gun?
We recovered the firearm. We have a photo of the firearm.
What is it?
It appears to be... So I don't have all of the facts, but it appears that some might have been struck by gunfire, but it could be where others fell as a result of the complete melee.
Anything to do with the shooting that happened last week around the corner at Opus Lounge? A man was killed?
No, that was probably about 3 weeks ago. I think we did have a homicide, but no, it doesn't appear to be unrelated.
Do you know the motive right now?
No, it appears to be just like an internal discourse.
And also, what did the officer say before he fired the weapon? Did he try and get the guy to stop it?
It's all preliminary, so I really don't have that information. But thank God they were there. It's what we do every day, right? Keeping people safe.
All men? Was it all men shot?
All men.
Thank you, Chief.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys.